Why would you sell it? I thought you liked that truck. You said you'd done a bunch of work on it yesterday. Why would you sell it, big truck? Doesn't make no sense. See, that's what I'm saying, big truck. You don't make no sense, bud. 21,000, 21,000. What the hell? This is 52,000? Let's do this. I like that one. 59,000, excuse me. Let's do this right here.
Time to hit the road.
We'll drop some off at my house. It'll be 49,000 when the time we get there. The worst part about the truck is the blue oval in the grill. What are you talking about, blue oval? What blue oval? What blue oval, John? What do you mean? Oh, the Ford? You're talking about the Ford, yeah. Hey, what the hell you got against Ford, dude? Are you just trying to start trouble, John? Is that what it is? I wonder if anyone's heard if they're gonna get 2-year and 3-year sub badges as affiliates. Chevy for life, says Mason. And I've had some problems with Chevys. Chevys are not perfect. I don't think there's really any company that's better than the most, but I'd say the foreign cars kind of have the as far as reliability, the foreign cars kind of have the key right
left.
there.
Turn left.
Feel like I'm driving a long truck again. No truck is perfect. True, Mason, true. Yep. Chevys have their frame issues and they split the frames. I've heard some of that stuff going on. I've even seen it where they rust out and they crack the frame. It's probably due to overuse or commercial use, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no company is like perfect or have their no company doesn't have their issues. Ford used to have an amazing diesel when they had the 7.3 turbo, but they decided to make their own, and you know, and they screwed that up for like 10-15 years. So everyone hates on their diesels now.
Keep right and then turn right.
And finally got a decent diesel that's not too bad. Let's hope
turn right.
They know what they're doing now. So, but yeah, I have one of their diesels. I own one of their Fords, and I really like it a lot. I have 320,000 miles on it right now, and I think it's still trucking, purrs like a little kitten. You know, I got a little work to do on it tomorrow, actually. The seals are starting to dry out on it. 300,000 miles on these seals. 300,000 miles, guys. Freaking insane. That's a good engine. It's rusted out pretty good, but it's still pretty good. Roads, salt rust out, anything. Yeah, it's true. No, we're talking about low miles, Mason. I've heard 100,000 or 80,000 miles. Chevys having problems with their frames.
Nice ride.
But we're talking about people that abuse them, but they're not as strong as they used to be. That's what we're trying to say. Well, why would you work on it last night and then all of a sudden today and you would sell it? Hope it works out for you, bud. Yeah, the 4 liters, Mason? Yeah, I know, dude. Those things are crazy. It just became a big project. I need money for Christmas, so sell, and I sell my boat. Or I sell my boat. That's not going. It was my dad's, but I'm not selling it. Detroit diesel was best days of diesel for GM. Yeah, the 4.0. Yeah, those are awesome engines that they're missing. I got burned really bad on those. I worked on a customer's car and said it was overheating, so I just looking around looking for leaks, and I just kind of was like using my finger to poke. You know, this one hose just didn't look bad. The top one, the very top, the front of the engine. Poked that sucker. It blew out, and she had just parked it, drove it home. You know, drove it there where I was to her house, and dude, I got burnt so bad down my face, down my arm, all of my right arm. I mean my right paw. And dude, I ran to my van, grabbed a gallon of cold water I had sitting, poured it all over myself as fast as I could because it was so hot. My arm literally turned purple. It was crazy. I had that way for like 2 weeks. My arm was purple, and finally I recovered from it. But yeah, it was rough, man. For a minute, I thought I burned my face too, really bad. But I didn't. My face was fine. I poured the water on my face first, so that's probably what saved my face. But my arm was terrible. Fish out his other truck out of the lake. You're looking around now for a new vehicle. You know what? This truck doesn't look bad, guys. I mean, some of you guys think that it doesn't look good. And I mean, everyone's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I don't think this truck looks that bad. I think it looks better than some of the newer trucks out there, especially the Volvo. I don't like the Volvo look. To be honest with you, I don't see too many of these on the road. Wait, did we skip the loading? Do we have our load? Sorry. We've been drinking a little too much. Oh, we don't have our load? What the hell's wrong with me? I'm an idiot. Alright, we're just gonna do this.
Let's do this.
Wait, what the hell? I'm a dummy.
A new route.
I thought I clicked it. Yeah, Mason. That's crazy, man. That's cool, man. No, I don't know. I don't know what was the problem with overheating with it. I don't think I ever figured it out. But it was definitely overheating for her. I think she was leaking some coolant, probably. All right, Race. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, man. Hope you had a great day, bud. Thanks for coming by. Very kind of you. I'm not sure what Mason's saying.
Get ready to turn left.
I think he's saying something different than what you're thinking, John. Do you guys want me to change the time of day? We got a 5-hour trip. This is gonna be in the dark. You guys want to keep it in the dark or not? Or change it?
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Dark with a paper bag is good. Talking about the game pick. Okay, Freight, thanks, buddy. It's too late for me to change over, so We'll just stick with this tonight. Cool, big truck. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Go straight on.
Why? What do you mean, Freight? I mean, think about it. What do you mean? I mean, the server's only been up, what, a couple hours? Not everyone was ready for MP anyway. I mean, the other night when I was on, well, the US server for Euro Truck was, what, 50? 60 of the night? That was it? 70 maybe? I mean, it's different than actual American truck, but I'm just saying. But yeah, probably like me, I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. So yeah, I'd probably not figured out. Let's look at it tomorrow maybe, or the Saturday actually. We can be good at time to look at it. Probably gonna be 1,200, 1,500 people on it. You know what I'm saying, Freight? All right, big truck. Have a good night. Usually on 200 or max. What do you mean? 200 people max is all it is. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna. It's probably gonna pick up a little bit. I mean, like I said, I announced. Well, they had an announcement earlier, and or news information earlier that they knew that there was an update for ATS and they were working on it. So I posted it. So that was at, I don't know, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or something. So most people probably thought they weren't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, most people are probably already playing. It's 10:30 at Eastern Standard Time. So maybe East Coasters would be getting on now. You know, it's not like it's been open all day, is what I'm saying. We're moving along pretty good here. 86, 87 miles an hour. I mean, we're not doing Kenworth W900 or yeah W900 speeds, but we're not doing terrible with this truck. I can't remember how much we're hauling. I think it's 47 or 57,000. I mean, we're not picking up very fast. I mean, definitely it's a weaker engine, or weaker horsepower, or weaker torque than the W900, but it's not terrible. I don't think it's as bad as the Volvo. But I really need to get back in the Volvo and kind of compare the two, to be honest with you. Why did I even get over here? You definitely know these guys are not going to be doing 90 miles an hour. That horrible knocking noise is weird in this engine. Sounds like something's gonna blow up. Now get out of the way, you trucker. Truck. We'll run you down, buddy. Make a hole, make a hole, make a hole. I'm coming through, baby. Get out the way. Move. 2 hours, 47 minutes left. Woohoo. Hauling butt. Yeah, we're not running 105, 180 mile an hour. I don't know what the Kenworth would be doing through here. I'm not sure, you know, with this weight. But 80, 88, 90 miles an hour is not terrible. I'm all about that bass, about that bass. Kind of don't want to play this. I kind of don't want to drive through Utah very much. I kind of want to do more with the guys and do it on multiplayer more. Wait, are we not going left?
Keep left.
Crap, I got overs because I thought I needed to get over. Oh, frack. Is he getting over? But I kind of didn't want to repeat it like I did last time. Last time we had a map out or new content out, I played both profiles, and it seemed like I'd done it over and over again, you know, with Oregon and stuff like that. Did a really good job on the interior. It's not bad at all. No, Mason, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good interior. I think we got the premium package in here, so we got the extra dials. That was the huge thing that I saw with the diamond interior. You get the 3 extra dials down here, which is pretty cool. I don't know what all those read, but on the right there, but it's nice to have those. Those are pretty cool looking. It's like we've got a PSI there. I don't know what that's for. We've got another temperature sensor there or something, and then we've got a speeding ticket we just got. We got a voltmeter over there. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have those extra gauges over there. I don't like the interior colors. I don't know what that other PSI was. That 0. That's weird. Oh, that must be PSI I'm using. There's another gauge over there. Temperature gauge, 210. And then we got another gauge over there for Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. Rear diff temps? Yeah, true. Could be rear diff temps. Yep. Air pressure, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not a trucker in real life, Mason, so I have no idea all those gauges. I'm sure one of the guys probably know. But yeah, this whole interior is actually not a bad looking truck. I mean, it's modern, up to date, you know. I mean, we're looking down here, you can see it really looks nice. You can change the dial here and see the fuel economy, how fast we're going. You can see how much fuel we have left, how many miles we have left in the fuel. Driving, and then, oh crap, where'd that guy come from? And engine hours, we got 13 engine hours on it. You got your voltmeter engine temp right there. Engine oil, oh god, that's our first tippage. You actually look down in there and see what your speed is without having to look over there. It's 77. I don't think we lost traction on that one, but I think we had a little tippage there. We were off the ground there. Just FYI, just for everyone, we were off the ground there. We put it back down easy. In a truck, there is a gauge for everything you can think of. Yeah, true. Yeah, I know that, Mason. But yeah. Yeah, but the 3 extra gauges down there looks really nice. It does. Pretty cool. Something that awesome they did to the game. Sure. Surprised we haven't hit anyone yet. Nah, it's a good truck. It's a good truck, yeah. I'd give it, you know, like 3.5, 3.75 out of 10. Or, no, 5, sorry. 3.75 out of 5. Pretty good. Popo. Speed past him and get a ticket. Oh, we're getting over, ain't we?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I have to say the RPM and of the engine and the sound is a little bit different.
Turn left.
So it's a little bit weird getting used to, at least. Compared to the Volvo is the same way, but it took me a little bit to understand the low end torque.
Go straight on.
Yeah, look at that. We're picking up speed at 18 miles an hour at 35 RPM. 35 miles an hour at 18 gear. That's not bad at all. That's what I'm saying about this low end torque of this engine. It's pretty good. And why I say I'm all about that torque. About that torque. No trouble. I'm all about that torque. About that torque. No trouble. I'm all about that torque. About that torque. 5 more minutes, boys. Woo!
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Twelve gear at 12 miles an hour. Is it gonna pull out? Yeah, it is. See, that's what I'm talking about. This engine is crazy. It really does surprise you how much low end torque it does have. Pretty nice to see.
Get ready to turn right.
Are we going into the barn? The farmer's barn. Woo! I'm all about that torque. About that torque.
We are
No
finished.
trouble. I'm all about that torque. About that torque. I think I adjusted that clutch stuff too much. And I definitely jacked this trailer up. What could I have done differently there? I feel like I could have done something different there. That did not seem right. Hang on it, Ray. Oops. You're gonna cut a little bit more into it. So do we chase the trailer now? Follow the trailer in? No, we gotta cut it a little bit to the left. So now we chase the trailer in, right? Daggone it. Man, I never saw this thing out so many times. Pretty crazy. I mean, we got it, but that was pretty sad. Pretty sad backing. I think that clutch and setup, I think I changed that. It's a little bit harder to use now. It's a little bit harder to use now than it was before. I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. I want to move this back here just a tiny bit and see how that works for me. All right, what time is it? It's 10:43. I do have some work to do tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up too late. I've been staying up too late for too many nights now, so I think I'm gonna call it. Almost been 5 hours. If I knew another job now, it's gonna